Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. We're on the island today. We're at the Grand Hotel for the Detroit Regional Chamber of Commerce's annual Policy Conference, and we have with us right now the Executive Director, and maybe we'll change that by the time this is up, the Executive Director of the Small Business Association of Michigan, Rob Fowler. Rob, it's always good to see you. How you doing, bud?
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome.
Good.
So we should take that up right away, which is I have a slightly new title. It has been President and CEO for the last 18 years, and today I'm the CEO, and we've brought a new talent onto our staff. Former Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley is our new president. So Brian and I are sort of the staff leaders of the organization, still volunteer-led by a terrific group of volunteer board members, so that all of our 25 board members are business owners, but Brian and I are the two staff leaders. So it's been an awesome run.
Okay, so let's talk about this. All right. So when you're in charge a long time, and this was your proposal, by the way, I might say, to have co-CEOs. What about when you disagree?
Yeah, I think it's an interesting. Somebody said to me recently, "This is new for me, but it's not new for him."
Good point.
Brian has been a co-leader of the state of Michigan for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is we haven't disagreed, and I think further we very much are on the same page. We care about small business in Michigan, and when you do that, there's not much to disagree about if we're on the same page in that at the mission level, and we are.
Well, and I think another thing to be pointed out is you have different areas of kind of jurisdiction or expertise.
Yeah, Brian really runs our public policy area and our communications area. I'm involved in the membership and member development and kind of operations. So we've divided the sort of operation part of our organization. So it's terrific, and I will say, part of it is that I think he's rare. Somebody who has the resume of former member of the legislature, former lieutenant governor, and has a sort of humility about him and a character about him. I think he serves small business really, really well. So.
Well, it's interesting. He's so cerebral.
Yeah.
And I love that. So when he proposes something, there's this crazy logic to it.
Yeah. Well, I think that's right, and I think he's been around public policy for a long time, and he has gravitas as it relates to what's going on in Lansing, and he knows this stuff really well. So, serving small business really well,
and he knows how to get it through the process, which is there's an art to that as well. All right, so bring me up to date. What else is going on over at SBAM?
Well, I think, talent is always the issue. We just yesterday had a member meeting in Marquette. We always try to give our members an opportunity to say what's going on with them, what's keeping them up at night is kind of the way we say it. And it still is talent. And this has been the issue for a while, meaning finding people, keeping people, competing for employees in a really tight labor market in whatever vertical industry they're in. So people keep asking me, what's the area that we have the biggest talent shortage? And I think it's everything. I think it's everything. Our members, no matter what business they're in, are telling us they're having a difficult time finding and retaining employees.
Well, it's interesting. We've been talking about this with almost everybody on because it's so universal, but that it's almost arithmetic. There aren't as many people coming into the workforce as leaving the workforce, so that's a problem.
Well, it is demographics. Yeah, I mean the baby boom is aging out and retiring, and there just aren't as many people coming in behind them. But in some ways we expect that technology is going to begin and efficiencies are going to begin to say we're going to need fewer people to do certain jobs. And yet we have more openings than we have people to fill them.
Yeah.
Which is, in a weird way, really good for the Michigan economy. So what it means is wages are going up, benefits, you have to compete with benefits, so more and more poverty is going down, So there's almost a narrative in Michigan that this is going completely against. And the narrative is that there aren't opportunities here. There is nothing but opportunity here. And I think sometimes the data has to catch up, but what I know is wages are going up, poverty is going down, household income is going up. A lot of things are going in the right direction.
Well, I hate to say it this way because it almost sounds like a step back, but we're being forced back into the 50s when we were the only ones selling automobiles to the entire planet and everybody was making a great wage, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, I don't remember the 1950s.
Yeah, well, I can tell you, I heard my grandparents talk about it. Anyway, great things happening there, and membership is not only holding up, it's increasing, which is not always the case with the association.
Almost 27,000 members, which makes us the largest small business organization in the country, and I continue to grow.
And I'm sure that it will. Ron Fowler, CEO, new title, CEO, co-CEO, I guess, of the Small Business Association. It's always good to spend time with you.
Thanks, Chris.
Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks.
You're listening and watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network, and we're here out on the island for the annual Detroit Chamber of Commerce's Policy Conference. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be right back.